Never gets old, man. Never gets old. Hello, everyone. This is your faithful Amanda Splats. It's gonna be a really short stream. This is one of those things where it's basically done for me. If someone shows up, then that's cool, but this is basically done for me so I can sort out shit in my head. I might as well do it on stream. Like, I'll write it and we'll do it live. Also kind of testing to see if I can have Brave and the 3D going at the same time. I got Brave, well, it takes a lot of memory. Doesn't take a lot of CPU, but it takes a lot of memory. Movie Magic Mirror 36. OBS 14. Alright. So, very short stream. No Friday Death Slot. No Friday Death Slot this week. No Friday Death Slot next week. Friday Death Slot is dead. If I'm gonna be weird and experimental, I'm gonna be weird and experimental in the gorilla, so you don't fucking see it coming. But actually setting out time just to... It was kind of a mistake. I feel like it was kind of a mistake to do the Friday Night Death Slot anyways. Because the reason I did it was... The reason I did it was because I stream on Wednesdays and I stream on Sundays. And I wanted to split them right in the middle with the Friday so that I'm not streaming for 4 days. Dumb fucking bitch that I am. I might as well just go ahead and do a gorilla within the Tuesday or the Thursday through Saturday time span. And if I don't stream, then I don't fucking stream. I'd fucking do shit. So I think that's gonna be my big announcement. Not a big one. It's a fucking... I don't know anyone who celebrates a 9 months of streaming. But this is a good idea. A good excuse to just go back over my 6-month stream and the priorities and the things that I set for that. So what I did was, back on the old stream, I had 13 things that I did on this channel. I was starting doing or learning how to do, or that were like part of my identity on the channel. I had 13 things, and I ordered them, sorted them, from ace to deuce, because I'm a fucking degenerate gambler. And look, I don't remember the exact order anymore. Like, I don't remember the exact... Like, I wrote them all down, but I wrote them all down in, like, alphabetical order, so I don't, like, taint my own judgment. But I do remember that it had changed a lot. Like, what I had done in those last 3 months, the way I felt, the way I was doing things in those last 3 months, it really fucking changed. Like, lot fucking different. So I got that, plus I had a list of 5 announcements I'd made. Gonna go over, look at the progress of those 5 announcements as well. Go ahead and set and sort everything. See, I got here on the right, or fucking my right, your left. Oh, it's your right. It's on the right of your screen. Fuck, I don't... It's been a long fucking day. Probably could have postponed this. On the right side of your screen, you got the 13 ranks of a deck of cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. I'm gonna go ahead, one by one, look at these 13 things that I talked about on my 6-month anniversary. And reorder them without looking at what the original order was. And just kind of reassess. It's gonna be short. Plus, I've also got the list of 5 things, the announcements I made. I'm gonna see if I can make a couple. Just kind of hot glue. Malone Yap is absolute top-notch yap. And we're back. Holy shit, we're fucking back. Cut off in the first 7 minutes of the stream. That's a fucking record, I think. Holy shit. Better get this shit done. Better crack open my second Pepsi. No, 2 Pepsis. Pepsi Zero, the sugar-free shit. I fill up the mason jar, 32-ounce mason jar. I fill it up with ice first. Then I pour in the first Pepsi. Then I drink some. Then I pour in the second Pepsi. I can't pour them both in right now, because there's just not a room for both of them. But with the ice, there's like room for like 1.9 Pepsi. Too late in the day to do fucking math. I apologize. Ooh, yeah. Good shit. So, yeah, just reorganizing, focusing on, because I'm not going to be streaming it. Like, I'm going to go absolutely fucking ham. Absolutely fucking ham for the rest of the month. I got 3 collabs lined up next week. I still want to try to get in touch with Maulington, see if we can do that interview before the end of the month. Had a great fucking day yesterday, man. Had a great show for WebP. 9 Men's Morris. Great show, terrible fucking ending. But that happens sometimes. And then had a chat with Sunsoka. That was fucking great. I learned so much from that guy. I'm so inspired by that guy. And just gonna brief look at what I want to do with the future. This fucking channel. And again, of course, I'm not nailing myself down to anything. This is always subject to change. Okay, so going alphabetically. Board, card, and dice games. Still want to do those, kinda. A tabletop simulator is too chunky for me to stream. Found that out with Malone and all of them. Although I did say, if they go ahead and put up the Orca deck and Oshi Push, I do want to do a card game stream with Malone doing Oshi Push. Have him teach me it. I just would not stream my end of it. This would not stream my end. Casino games. I would put casino games below board, card, and dice games. Would I? No. Because when I remember, I think I initially did casino games pretty high up on my list last time, I think. And I do love them. I do love playing blackjack and shit. But I also feel like that was kind of more leaning into the character. It's a lot of fun. It's stuff that I do off stream, stuff that I do offline. I play fucking blackjack offline. I used to play blackjack at my desk at work when nothing was going on. But it's not the most entertaining shit. Like watching a dude play blackjack for like 4 hours, 5 hours alone. It's fun in the collab, it's fun with the group. But there's a lot of shit that's fun with the group that's not fun to stream alone. So I'll be putting... As much as I do love playing casino games, as much as it's integral to the character for Mana Splats, I think we gotta like put it a little bit further down on the list. Collabs. Collabs absolutely towards the top of the fucking deck. But I don't know if I'd rank it as high as previously. And it's not because I don't like collabing. I love collabing. I love meeting all these fucking people. Fascinating, amazing fucking people. In flavor and outside of flavor. I'm actually trying to get a couple collabs going outside of flavor. Like Mollington. And a couple others. Like, I have yet to hear back from a lot of people. But I feel like I've been disappointing in collabs. I feel like I've not been holding up my end. Like the orange juice collab that I helped put together at the last minute. That absolutely fell apart to shit. I mean, everyone else was having a great time, so it was a success, but still. So I love collabs. I want to do more collabs. I want to have fun with collabs. I want to do as many collabs with as many amazing, fascinating people as fucking possible here. But I don't think I can as much as I wanted to because I'm a fucking failure at them. On a technical standpoint. Like, there are people I can yap. I can do a chat like I did with Sensoko last night. That's not a problem. That's great. That's fucking cool. But not everyone likes that. Like, I'm not gonna name names, but I've had at least one person turn down the option of just doing a Let's Chatting Zatsu. As opposed to just doing a game or something. So it's not everyone's thing. And I know I'm not everyone's thing. But, yeah, I want to do more collabs. I definitely like Malone, of course. Malone, the big one. But, everyone else, too. It's just trying to stretch out of that area. Trying to get in touch with people I haven't. Like, I reach out to people. Malone reaches out to a lot of people. I reach out to a lot of people. Like a massive amount of people in the VTuber space, at least in flavor, don't reach out to a lot of people. I'm happy to do that, but I don't want to reach out if I'm gonna fucking disappoint someone and I'm gonna fuck something up, so. I suppose we need just some stuff in common chat about the Satsuko. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Sunsoka. Had a hell of a fucking time last night. I learned so much from you, man. I really fucking did. Definitely want to do something sometime soon, man. This is gonna be a really short stream. Yeah. And that's, I think, too, like, trying to be a little more selective with who I thought I might have good collab might be with. Because I can fucking hang out with these people after the stream, like, offline. And that's one of the big fucking brainworms that I've had to work out since I started here, is that not everything has to be done on stream. I can play a fucking game offline. I can talk. I can play a game with other people offline. Collabs are a skill set of, yeah. And something like, I've gotten a lot of practice. I've been able to stretch out and talk to a lot of people. It's been fucking great. But if I want to, like, Repo, I can't play Repo. I can't play Marvel Rivals because of this fucking potato. And initially, when I got the 1-year warranty for this potato, I thought that the economy wasn't going to go to shit. And I'd be able to afford a new non-potato after a year. That's not fucking happening. So, it limits what I want to do. It gives me the fucking brainworms for the FOMO. But again, I've talked about this many, many times before. That I've got to focus on what I can do. And focus on what I love to fucking do. It's just putting that together with the right people. So I am waiting to hear back on a couple of non-flavor collabs. I got 3 flavor collabs next week, possibly 4 if I hear back from someone. I do want to collab. I love this fucking company. I love these fucking people. And I guess I had a misguided notion that the best way to show that you love someone in this company is to like collab with them and give them the best of you and give them the most entertaining time that you can possibly give them. There are other ways to do that too, though. I'll never stop representing flavor. I will never stop loving flavor. But I need to pull back on the collabs just a little bit while I figure out just exactly what my physical and technical limitations are. This is another invention, but being broke is a hell. Yeah, it fucking is, man. And it's getting worse. They keep cutting hours at work. And they posted earlier today on Twitter about work. I don't know how much I can fucking say. There was good news and bad news. The bad news is, yes, they confirmed the hemorrhaging was really fucking bad. But the good news is the hemorrhaging did not reach our department before the bleeding stopped. And it sounds like the bleeding has been staunched. So, like, almost everyone else got fucked. Except us. And, which makes it good. A couple months ago, I almost decided to change departments, divisions within the company. And now I'm glad I fucking didn't, because we're a little bit of a pet project, I guess. Fucking gambler's luck rolls out again. Okay, next one. Comfy streams. I thought about doing comfy streams. I don't know why, but I don't do fucking comfy. Fuck no, the only comfy I do is Southern comfy. Fuck that shit. I think at the time I made the original list, I needed some comfy. Like there was something seriously wrong in my fucking head, probably. And I needed to get comfy. I don't do... There are people out there who are amazing with, like, ASMR and chill shit. That's not me. Alright, fighting games. Fighting games was one of the original things that I started building my channel around. But nowadays... I don't know, I guess I'd put it under casino games. When I started streaming, I didn't even have a Steam account. But back during late July, they had EVO, which was the World Fighting Game Tournament. And because of that, all the classic fighting games I grew up with were like literally 70 to 90% off. So I got all the classics I loved. Did a lot of streams where I just got my ass kicked a whole fucking lot. And I love it. It's one of those things I've had to learn a couple times. You can love something and then still absolutely be dog shit at it. But I want to fucking learn. And I'm trying to learn, but we've got that covered now. No Stardust fighting games. Choco is a #1 at fighting games. Choco's the ultimate fighting games autist. Autist is his word, not mine. I feel that section... Like, I think the only reason I leaned into the fighting games early on was because no one else was covering that shit in Flavor. Now we got people covering that shit who are amazing at it. So I think now that that's covered, I can back off of it. Okay, lore. Non-writing. I want to put that higher than the board card and dice games. Basically, like, I think initially when I put lore non-writing as a choice, I was looking to, like, lore streams, like streaming to Sandy, or Bun Bun, or I don't know if Juliet was a thing yet. I think Juliet was a thing at the time. And incorporating lore into certain streams, like my birthday karaoke. It wasn't really a karaoke. It was the stealth lore stream, because I streamed as all 4 characters, and at the end you get the closing credits reveal that Amanda used to be a wolf and not a coyote. At least that's what Sandy is saying, and again, Sandy has proven to be a very unreliable narrator. But I think it was getting worried about the lore for a while and kind of just backing off, period. But I've had some amazing moments since then. I've been able to talk to Oka about it, talking to Juwoon about it, talking to Donna about it. I guess it's not as... I guess it's not as niche as I thought it would be. What the fuck, OBS? What the fuck? I guess it's not as niche as I thought it would be. And it kind of heartened me that a lot of people are still interested. Like, I got a couple people who were in my ear telling me that lore wasn't important anymore and no one give a fuck about lore. I've stopped listening to those people. They were wrong about other things. Stream started re good. Yeah. It's weird. Like, I'm not getting an overload or anything. I'm at like 82 memory. I think it might just be a bad internet connection tonight. But yeah. And it heartens me too, because I think about this shit at work. Trying to put those puzzle pieces together. That's why I've gone ahead and set up a writing stream for Wednesday morning. Where I'll be writing out Amanda meeting Alpha Splats. And I want to create a new character to stream as in the Mahavre. Like I said, there were some people I don't listen to anymore. Like, there's people I was listening to at the time. And all their advice turned out to be really fucking bad. And while I may value their friendship, I'm not fucking listening to them anymore. I really do. Like, I want to sneak lore into places here and there. I want to do things like the little lore video. The lore video I did for my birthday, talking about the war in Mahavre, that was janky as shit. But I fucking loved it, and I fucking love doing it. I love getting into a character's head. Obviously Amanda Splats is like me. But we got Sandy, we got Juliet, we got Bun Bun. Interesting to explore them as well. And the thing that I love about it is people are intelligent enough to know when something is real and when something is lore. They're able to parse that out when they watch a stream. And I appreciate that. Like, I don't have to spell shit out for everyone. Consider reading about the lore of other VTubers. Lore videos interesting, lore understated market might be an issue can dump. I don't know about, I'm not making a cent off of this, man. This is a hobby. But yeah, I've been trying to study up on the lore of the other members of Flavor. Like, we talked about that, me and Star, aka Deadmac, talked about that when we did a chat recently. And that was a hell of a lot of fun, too. Lots of interesting stuff that I might be able to work to the next story chapter. And Malone, like I've said, I'm interested in helping Malone hammer out his lore, although I've already helped him hammer out quite a bit of it. And, like to chat with Donna some... I think it'd be kind of fun to do a stream where Donna and I do all of our characters just in one fucking stream. Maybe sometime in the future. I know she's kind of busy with everything going on. And it's just like I said, I'm not a streamer. I'm a writer who fucking streams. And it's cool that there is like lore isn't dead. Like, you can appreciate the story. You can appreciate streams on the face for some dumb bitch screaming at the fucking potato, dying a whole bunch of times, rolling a bunch of ones and shit. You can enjoy that on the surface, or you can enjoy it a little bit deeper if you want. It's That's what's fucking great about flavor. So fucking great. There's so much variety, man. You will find something you fucking love. Jawoon might have. Jawoon and I, like, you were there for the Jawoon chat. Me and Jawoon had a whole bunch of fucking fun talking about that. And we even did a surprise closing with Sandy and Kowloon. I would love to do something with, but unfortunately, Jawoon is taking care of things right now. Like, it's gonna be a couple months, I think. She's been out at his mom, helping take care of his mom being there. So Jawoon's kind of been out of commission for a while. So you can eat a buffet. Yeah, man. Just make sure you bring a new plate every time you go up to the buffet, because apparently that's a thing. Like, you can't go up with the old plate. That's fucking weird. Retro gaming. Classic games. I think I put the retro gaming slightly below board, card, and dice games. Maybe a little bit as my old fucking hag reflexes. Like, I can't, like, I struggled to do Mega Man 1 through 6 without cheating. That was a whole fucking hassle. But I fucking did it, but it was a hassle. Took a lot longer than it should have. At least with, like, board games, card games, dice games, and shit, I can go at my own pace. I can handpick certain things. I love retro games. I fucking do. UFO 50 has been an amazing fucking thing. I've loved doing UFO 50. I look forward to continuing it. But my old hag reflexes are making these streams get longer and longer. And if I just keep doing the same, like, small jumping section for like an hour, that's not entertaining for anyone. I've had to come to grips with what I can do, and like with my rig, and what I physically can do. Alright, singing. Singing. I had to put singing kind of low. I remember that was my big reveal during my 6-month stream, that I was no longer considering myself a V singer. And that hasn't changed. Originally, when I wanted to do this, be a faithful man of Splats, this is supposed to be a V singer channel. That's why I didn't care that my computer was a potato. Because I was going to be like early day ASCII, beginning ASCII. I was going to sing, I was going to do interviews and Zatsus, and that's it. Then the Evo happened, and it changed the course of fucking history. I don't have the right equipment to really be a professional type singer. I don't have the wherewithal. Like, I've been having issues writing songs and stuff, composing songs. There's so much I can do creatively, but, like, musically, I guess I didn't have the talents that my dad does. Father Splats. I thought I'd inherited more than from him, apparently not. That doesn't say singing's not gonna have a place on this channel. Like, I'll still wedge it in here and there. Like, bust out a song here and there. As far as actually sitting down and doing a karaoke, it's gonna be few and far between, because y'all are better than that. I know I'm not supposed to sing because, and I know I fucking said this earlier, it's not because I'm good at it, it's because I fucking love it. But, I don't know. It's just singing has kind of lost the allure it initially had when I was planning out the character nearly a year ago. And I don't think I've thought of singing as part of the band of Splats nearly as much. We'll still bust out a karaoke here and there. I do think they still have a place. Like, I did one on my birthday, on the 22nd, March 22nd. But I feel like maybe they have to serve some other kind of purpose now. I'm not qualified to be a V singer. and I can't afford to be qualified to be a V singer. And even if I did sink the money into that, like, there's better shit it could go towards right now. Especially with the questions at work and questions with my family and everything. I'm kind of locked into the shit I have right now. Unless I stumble across something better. I might stumble across something better solely because, you know, the back to school deals are coming out. And the back to school deals are one of the reasons I got this rig for a third off in the first place. But, y'all do better. Watch alongs. Fuck a watch along. Well, I haven't done a watch along since 6 month stream, and I don't plan on doing many more, if any. It's too much bullshit. Like, I tried to watch Manos the Hand of Fate on screen because it's public domain, and the stream got shut down. I tried to do Who Framed Captain Alex and Who Framed Captain Alex and Kung Fury, and that was just too much of a fucking hassle. And unless you are watching you gotta have the stream going, you gotta have the movie going, otherwise it's just kind of useless. So yeah, I'm not doing a fucking watch along. I'm good for that. Even Peppa has that trouble. She's had to watch alongs on Kick or Twitch. I thought about doing Kick. I thought about doing Twitch. But I don't know if my potato could handle dual streaming or triple streaming. I think even Malone said it might struggle to do that. And if I want to choose one platform, I want to choose YouTube. Just for having all the VODs there. Keeping all the VODs, preserving everything. Weird shit. I do want to do more weird shit. I do want to start a stream out of fucking nowhere and have people scratching their heads by the end. I did a stream where I just fucking ordered groceries at 5 in the morning. Ordered a fucking salad. And that was a good salad, too. That ended up actually being a really good salad. It was like, it ended up being like a Tex-Mex salad, but with Caesar dressing. It was fucking nice. Yeah, it's like, I guess it goes back to being weird and experimental. I planned out weird and experimental streams, like the Genesis football one, or Bun Bun doing ball bullet gun. And when I plan them out, it kind of doesn't work. Because I set up like hours, days, setting up gags and plans and shit. But when it's just off the cuff shit, like me just ordering a fucking salad on stream at 5 in the morning. When it's just spontaneous, I seem to have a lot more fun doing it. It comes out a lot goofier. And it actually is like somewhat halfway coherent, occasionally funny. So yeah, I do want to do more weird shit, but I don't want to plan more weird shit. That's why I'm getting rid of the Friday Night Death slot. It's not like I'm not going to stream during that death segment between Wednesday and Sunday, but it'll be Gorilla. It'll be Gorilla, or it'll be left open for a collab with someone. Wrestling. Wrestling is right towards the fucking top. Right towards the top, like right above lower stuff. Because, like I said, Fire Pro saved my fucking channel. Fire Pro Wrestling World absolutely saved my fucking channel. Being able to get the full... And it took a lot of money to get all the DLC, because if you want to get some community creations, and you want to use a character that's made there, you have to own the DLC, all the DLC, tied to that character. I think it took like $60 or so to get all of Fire Pro, but everything was like 60 to 80% off when I bought the bits and pieces. So it was like $200 worth. And it was fucking worth it. Like, my number one and number two most viewed streams are Fire Pro streams. Uh, fi- um, Nine Men's Morris yesterday did numbers and had a lot of fun, even though it was shit. And or the main event was shit. A lot of the show was good. The main event was dog shit. That's why I had to redeem it at the end by pretending that the Joker was fucked up and unable to wrestle. Um. So yeah. Plus, it lets me do the weird cringy shit too. Like, if I were to like go half-heartedly or go serious with it, I don't think it would work. But I go ahead, I get the PNG. I try to do the impressions of the characters. I make up the fan fiction on the fucking spot because I don't determine who wins. The game determines who wins. And I just do the voices, go full camp, go full fucking cringe, and have a great fucking time. Like I said, I would have gotten by on writing streams and lore and stuff like that, but Fire Pro helped save this fucking channel. And that's always going to be right at the top. Okay, writing. Writing number one. Writing at the very top. I didn't want to do more than one writing stream a month because I don't know if that would get boring for y'all. Like, there was one stream I did recently where most of the streams that I do with the writing, I plan everything and get everything set up while I'm talking, while I'm there, and walk y'all through the process. One of the last ones I did, the fanfic one, I already had everything in my head and I just wrote it live. It's more like telling you a story than crafting something. I don't know how entertaining that was, but I had a hell of a fucking time doing it. The writing streams are definitely for me. They're the ones that let me vent, let me be fucking creative, let me do what I need to do out of my fucking head. So yeah, the writing stream's always number one. Like I said, I'm not a streamer, I'm a writer who streams. And it's not always the lore. I did a whole writing stream about booking the WCW tournament. And this upcoming week, I'm going to do one that is a combination of Alpha and Amanda meeting and creating a new character to try out. It's gonna be fucking cool. I got a few. I want for the character creation, which will probably be the second half of the stream, just to let the world fucking wake up and stop in. I have a couple ideas for characters, but I kind of want to go on a character at least partially created by the chat, by whoever's in there. Get a little bit of that interaction going. And then see if my rig can hold it. If my rig can fucking do it, maybe I will make the character like a V-Roid or pictures or something and bring that character to life on stream. Who fucking knows? But I can't go too horribly long because I'm doing Blood and Bacon with Malone at 4, and I don't want to push that back because we're going to try to finish the whole game this Wednesday. And that could take around 5 hours on its own. Like, no yap. And if a Malone stream has no yap, then it's no buys. Like, we're just going to go fucking late. Because Blood and Bacon's interesting, but it does get fucking old. And I would like to go ahead and open up opportunities to do other shit with Malone. So we will be finishing Blood and Bacon on Wednesday, unless like we go to like fucking midnight or something. But I don't see that happening now that we've gotten the patterns down and we've unlocked like high level weapons and all the assist items. But yeah, the writing fucking also helps save shit. Solo Zatsus. I put collab Zatsus with collab, but solo Zatsus. Or it's just me talking. I'm gonna put that. Probably put it in the middle. Would I do more weird? Or would I solo? Probably put the solo Zatsu above the weird. You know, I'd probably put it above the board card dice game also. Because if I want to do a Zatsu, I can just play a fucking game. Like, the one weekly Zatsu I do, 1 to 2 a week, 1 to 2 hours a week every Sunday night to give you the wrap. That serves a very, very specific purpose. Go ahead, because like I know I stream either while people are asleep or while other people are streaming. So if you want to get a quick look and talk to the author behind the character, because the weekly wrap-up stream is always out of character. It's always the author behind Amanda Splats. It's a nice little wrap-up of the week that was and the week ahead. And that also kind of helps me organize my thoughts, too. And think about how the week was and how the week is going to go. Plus, I get to show a little bit of my fucking AI slop. Quote unquote. I think that's the term for it now. When you make AI art, it's AI slop. I don't fucking like that. I don't. But that's what people are calling it now. So fine, what the fuck ever. It's just it's been cool. Like I guess I fell into a trap of thinking people didn't care what I had to say. Like the trap of me being a minor character here in Flavor, a non-important side character. Here to just collab with and present your Oshis like Malone and Nicola. And that's the fucking bugs, the fucking brainworms crawling in. Like, not realizing that I, on my own, may have worth. By the way, I'm not twitching or anything. Like, I have my hand up to my face, I'm itching my eye. And for some reason, the camera reads that as fucking twitching out, like, here. Eye removed. And my eye removed. I'm not even moving my fucking neck. I don't know what it is. But yeah. I always having problems with, like, my place in Flavor and self-worth. Like, I knew what my place was, like, reaching out and being able to spread lore and reaching out and collab with people, showing people love, showing love of Flavor. But, like, intellectually, in the fucking brain, I knew that I had a place here. That I'm welcome here. But, you know, the fucking brain worm fruit in sometimes, and you kind of question your own worth. These last couple weeks have gone a lot to really helping with that, though. All the amazing people I've had to chat with and talk about, like, both on and off stream. You know, the shit I've learned. I guess after being told I wasn't shit for so long in other communities, I started believing it. And I'm just now trying to unprogram myself from that. Y'all are a big part of that. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. So there's the list. Solo Zatsus, lore non-writing, wrestling collabs, and that's kind of what I saw. Like, gaming has its place, but I can do other stuff too, and I can do all this stuff while I'm gaming. So, originally back during my 6-month period, I decided that, hey, I want to do whatever the royal flush is, 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. I want to do that at least guaranteed at least once a month. And I've been keeping up to that. I've had the writing streams once a month. I do collabs like every week, every couple weeks. Fire Pro every month. Lore, I've been kind of slowly weaving that into other things. With my birthday stream, I did that and made a little video and everything, and be able to bring that up in the Zatsu with Sensoka. And so I've been able to do that, and the experimental streams, and the solo Zatsu has become a staple of my channel now. The weekly, um, the weekly wrap up on Sunday nights. So I feel like, I wouldn't say wrestling is a game. As far as my channel goes, Fire Pro's a fucking game. But I don't play it like a game. It's more of a simulation. It's more of a tool. Like if I got one of those text-based wrestling simulator programs, something like that. Except Fire Pro is very near and dear to my heart. The series is very near and dear to me. I played Fire Pro Returns on the PS2 for years while I was dealing with pretty severe depression. Just kind of helped pass the time between shifts at an old job of mine. And that kept my own federation, my own original character for years. And it just kind of helped with the fucking brain wounds I was going at the time. I do like that a lot. Set you pardon, one of the WWF commentators. Yeah, thank you. What I'm trying to do is kind of emulate. Jesus Christ, I don't want to say Vince McMahon. But Vince McMahon was both a booker and a commentator. But basically, if you saw Nine Men's Morris and how it ended, what I'm trying to hint at is, in fiction, like in real life, I hate to break it to you, but wrestling is scripted. But I do not call it fake. People have got injured, people have died in that ring, and it's not fake. But it is scripted. And the question is, when you ever watch a wrestling piece of media, is the show real? In the universe, is wrestling real or is it scripted? And I think I hammered the point home with the hot mic moments, quote-unquote hot mic moments yesterday morning during Nine Men's Morris, that, yeah, it's scripted. Like when Joker had that absolutely dog shit match against Bridget, I made the decision that maybe he's just, in real life, he's fucked up. And called, quote-unquote, audible about having him get out of the company and get G-Man out there to kind of help save the end of the show. So yeah, in the universe of Mahavre, Web P is a scripted show. Wrestling is not, quote-unquote, real. But that also lets me entertain, because I also not only get to write the story on its face, but the story behind the story, the layers there with those little hot mic moments. I don't want to go too hard on them. I don't want to go too fourth wall, too meta, because then you get like 2000, 2001's WCW. And that's a even more massive fucking problem. And I have thought eventually about making flavor in Fire Pro. Problem is, it takes a long time to make a character. Literally thousands upon thousands of moves. Thousands upon thousands of parts. You can handcraft parts now with the workshop. It would just take too ridiculously long. The thought is pressed on mine, though. At least make it Amanda, if not Kara and Sensoka and a couple others. But I'm just happy with Fire Pro as it is. And, the lore, the Zatsu, the creativity, I guess. It helps with the creativity. Gaming has its place on here. I can do fucking gaming. I can pop in a game like Darkest Dungeon. I'm doing Darkest Dungeon in a couple weeks before I take some time off in May. UFO 50, that's been fucking great. All the RPGs I've been playing on Sundays have been fucking great. They haven't played. And I guess I've kind of deprioritized some of the stuff that I maybe leaned in a little too hard just because I thought it fit the Amanda Splat's character. Because the character is evolving, just like I'm evolving as a streamer. The character of Amanda Splatz is evolving as well. And I feel the coming of Alpha Splats, who's supposed to be future Amanda, kind of help with that as well. Just narratively, I need to know how I want to hammer that in. And it's great that I can write this knowing that I don't know how I want the story to end. Because, like, Alpha is supposed to be Amanda from the future. And Amanda's story is not over yet. Her journey is still going on. And that journey she has is going to affect who Alpha is and what Alpha does. Because Alpha is Amanda from the future in Mahavre. Where time is bent and broken. Because the war is the Eldritch. So yeah, writing, wrestling, lore, Zatsu, and collabs. Get my game and jollies with all the collabs. Although I do love a good chat, Zatsu. I do love just like talking to someone for like 2 to 3 hours. But not everyone's into that, and that's cool. Everyone's got different tastes. That's what I love about flavor. You can get your different tastes in. It's the different, and that's why it's fun, man. That's why the variety is so much fun. It's different with everyone, and it's great to work with, and I fucking love it. I got one last thing. Copy. Duplicate. There were 5 things on that 6-month stream that I wanted to do. Go ahead and look back at how I did with them. Obviously, these are long-term goals. There was no, like, fucking time limit or anything with them. I want to go ahead and add a couple more. Okay. Oh, fuck me. That was, we're fucking zooming tonight. Holy shit. So, the 5 things I wanted to focus on, the announcements, quote unquote, that I wanted to make on my last, on the 6-month stream. Number 5, less streams, more health. So that was a fucking lie. I've been streaming a lot more. I think more than I was then. And I gotta back the fuck off. Like, that's another one of the reasons I'm killing off Friday Night Death Slot. I gotta back the fuck off from streaming here and there. I gotta, and I'm gonna be doing that manually in May. Like, I can't go cold fucking turkey in May unless there's an emergency here. And that may or may not happen. Like I said, they're raising my rent, and I don't know what else they want to do here. Or if I'll, like, even be living here. Like, no one has any fucking clue. Other than the rent is going up. And they don't even know how much. So, I don't know. I can tank. If nothing else, I got enough savings to tank a couple months. But I don't want to have to do that. We'll fucking figure it out, though. We'll figure it out together. But streaming has been good for my brain, but I don't want to go too fucking hard on it. I found I can go a lot longer than I initially could. Than I had the initial ability to. But still. I think it'll be best to do what I initially wanted to do a long time ago. 2 streams, 2 days a week, each. Wednesday morning, something for me, like the Riding or the Fire Bros, something like that. Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening, a collab or something else. Maybe something popular if I can get it cheap. Sunday morning, the long-form stuff, like the UFO 50 or the RPGs and stuff. And Sunday evening, the weekly Zatsu. 2 streams, 2 days. I think I can do that. Like, and because like if something comes up, like I have an appointment or something, or a doctor's appointment, or family wants to come visit, I can just move the one stream up and one stream back, give them that big chunk of time they deserve. And worst comes to worst, fuck it, I can move something back. Because if I have to move something back or move something up, I've now got a big blank 3-day slate to move it into. That'll be good. Number 4, learn to clip. No, I have not touched that shit. I've been going through some of my old VODs, seeing what would be good to clip. Like, I know there's some bits I did, like, the number 1 would be, like, the Holosseum bit I did during one of the Fighting Game Lab streams, where, I actually made it look like the Holosseum game was playing at a fucking Waffle House parking lot. And then I used the Waffle House parking lot for, like, a month. Yeah. That was cool. I do bits. I do bits on some of my streams, so I know it'd be clippable. But I just, with everything going on, that's been very low priority for me. I am still interested though. Number 3, a new look. I scrapped that. I think I was just worried about other things. That people weren't going to get the desert vibes, people getting the Mojave vibes. I was feeling very self-conscious going into that 6-month stream. Worried about giving up, like as I was giving up being a V-singer. Worried about my place and everything. I have not changed the look of the channel too much. I have reverted back to the whole Mojave southwestern desert thing. But it's not because of laziness or anything, it's because I like that motif. I love that motif, and I'm happy with that motif. It works, and there's no need to change it. Number 2, a mic and a second monitor. I got that shit. I actually did one of the fucking things on this list. And it's been a godsend, man. Having that second monitor. So I can have the OBS running in one and the game or something in the other. Or having Discord running in the other. Oh god, it has been a fucking life changer. I don't know how I streamed for so damn long without a second screen. It's been fucking great. And I got a nice mic. Very nice mic. I even got a fucking fan for the laptop. A little $20 fan. With the little blue lights for some reason. I don't know why they put lights on the fan on this fucking laptop. Because can't fucking see it. Like, it's underneath the laptop. I can't see that shit. I have to lift it up. I can feel it. I can feel the fans going. And I have noticed improvement in performance since I got the fans. It has been very good. RGB to make it run faster. Yeah. It's like you get the you get the multiple cuts of Rainbow Road, right? Rainbow Road is the fastest track in all of Mario Kart. You're harnessing the power of the fucking rainbow. Tasting the fucking rainbow. Number 1, no longer a V-singer. That has happened. But I'm okay with it now. I was not okay with it at the time. I was very upset that I think it took between that 6-month anniversary and this stream for me to realize that it's okay that I'm not a V-singer. That it's okay that the original plans I had for this channel could be scrapped. And I could just go with something different, and that works. That works for my sanity, and that works for my fucking heart, and that works for people who want to stop by the channel and get immersed in it. Or you can just watch, like, the gaming stuff. Again, it's like the intellectual decision. I knew it had to be done. But it took a couple months for me to be okay with it. And now I feel like I'm okay with it. And that's the biggest fucking change. I wanted to add a couple more things to the list. I wanted to add a couple things, like just 2 more things. Like, 5 consonants and a vowel, 2 vowels, or whatever. I haven't watched Wheel of Fortune in a long fucking time. I wanted to do one serious and one not as serious. The one that is, get the serious one out of the way. I need to minimize them in here. I know I've been worrying a lot of people recently. With all the shit with my parents and my family and my job. Everything is going to hell here. But I don't want to worry the people that care about me. The people that watch me. And the people that support me. I don't want them to... So I'm going to be cutting them in here. Or try to cut them in here. Like, I'm going to make a conscious decision. Like, not to talk about certain shit. And not to concern myself with certain fucking things. Unless it will directly affect the stream. Or directly affect something coming up. And then it would be unavoidable anyways. And I need to stop concerning myself with things like the numbers. Like, I'm a male streamer, I'm a Babaniku, no corpo, no money to put into being a serious streamer. I've still got over 100 subs, which is... some people would fucking kill for that. I've still got a fan base, I've still got people who care about me, and I need to focus on them. And leave trying to grow for when I can put more money into it and more focus into it. So I'm trying to minimize, like, the men hair is gonna be there. The men hair is always gonna fucking be there. Always. It's wired in. But y'all don't need to hear that. Y'all, and I need to start focusing more about the image I project and what I put out there in the world. And the less serious thing, I wanted to learn something new. I was like, what I want to learn? And just fucking waiting at work, sitting through a fucking meeting. Like I said, the meeting was kind of good news. The bad news was the bleeding was bad. The good news is it looks like the bleeding has stopped. So, big money, big capitalism, big prizes. I fucking love it. But what did I want to learn? And so I just thought while I was waiting through the fucking meeting, what is it that I wanted to learn? What have I wanted to learn for like a long time? And it kind of came to me out of nowhere. I want to learn shogi. Shogi is a Japanese chess. But it's like 5 times as fucking complex. You got more pieces. You got pieces that can evolve into other pieces. And pieces never truly leave the game. Ever. Like, if you land on a bishop, you get the bishop on your little table, and if you want to on your turn, instead of moving a piece, you can just drop that fucker right in. So it's not like chess, where you can just land on pieces and trade pieces and stuff, and eventually just whittle the board down to like 4 or 5 pieces at the end. No. Everything is always in play at all times in shogi. And like I said, they have more pieces. They have... It's a fucking... melt my fucking brain whenever I start thinking about it. But it wasn't that 50 Clubhouse Games collection. It's in some of the Yakuza games. I know it's really popular. Not really popular, but I know it's still a fucking thing. So... see if I can learn it. Because I thought that might be kind of fun. Challenge someone in fucking... see if anyone in Flavor plays shogi. Challenge them, and then we could just, like, fuck around for 6 hours. Trying to finish one fucking game. Because, like I said, man, the game, the ride never ends. you can, like, you grab a piece and then it's your, like, apparently how they do it is all pieces are the same color, but they have they're pointed. So you know who yours is by the direction that they're facing. Shogi, so melt my fucking brain. So that's the fun goal. That's the fun goal. Before my 1 year anniversary on July 17th, I want to minimize the Minhera. I want to do fucking shogi. And one more thing. I want to do a radio play. I want to do, like, the video I put for my 6-month anniversary, the War in Mojave, the background of the War in Mojave, that was like a test run. Before my birthday, or not my birthday, before my anniversary, my birthday was on March 22nd, what the fuck? Before my 1 year anniversary on July 17th, I want to go ahead, write something up, and do a whole little radio play of lore. Because after being here for 1 year, I want to go ahead and reveal, like, at least one big plot point. I want to answer a whole bunch of questions. Like, I'll slowly shade that in to, like, Sand Ruby's behavior and Juliet's behavior and Bun Bun's behavior. You already saw it during a Ball Bullet Gun stream. She's got some pretty bad PTSD from the wars, and and sometimes it does flare up pretty badly. It was kind of scary exploring that aspect of her character, but it needs to be done. Yeah, Juliet and said, like, I eventually just want to go ahead and, considering that Sand Ruby is such an unreliable narrator and has lied about certain things, I just wanted to get one straight chapter, one straight scene where we actually just get the actual fucking truth about certain things. And I thought that might be a good excuse. Shit, what day of the week is July 17th? I'll go ahead and request it off. July 17th is a Thursday. Fuck. I'll go ahead and request it off when I check in tomorrow. I don't think there should be a problem with it. So, yeah. There are my priorities. And I set them up like this, because, like, when I did them on the 6-month stream, I put a whole wall like this, a wall of text and everything, so that I could look back at a glance. Let's see if I can pull it up right now. I got my Twitter up. I think I posted it on my Twitter. It's save time. Oh, here it is. Here it is. You know what? Let's fucking compare. Go ahead and save it. Save to the downloads. Download my updates. The Wi-Fi is key. Come on. I mean, I don't gotta be awake till like 8:30, but come on. Here we go. Here's the initial from 6 months ago. Take a look at how it changed. Let's look at how it changed. Writing collabs, the rest of the same. The top 3 were the same. I didn't expect the top 3 to change, because like I said, Fire Pro saved the channel, collab showing my love for flavor, and writing keeping me fucking sane. Solo Zatsu was like almost at the bottom. I must not have even thought about doing the weekly ones yet. Comfy, watch along and down, fighting down. Lore is up. Weird is down. Little Warden card games jumped up. But it looks like top three haven't changed. My top three priorities haven't, and I didn't expect them to. But everything underneath kind of shook up. Like stuff that was more related to the character of Amanda Splatz went to the bottom. And stuff that I thought might be entertaining and stuff, the actual lore and certain types of things, those went up. So that makes sense. I know it's weird to notice the passing of your 9-month anniversary. It's weird. But I figured when I looked, I pulled up that list recently to show someone else to give them a QRD and what I wanted to focus on. And I didn't give the list to them. Because when I looked at it, I realized, wow, that's not who I am anymore. So I wanted to go ahead, and the 9-month reassessment, 9-month anniversary, sounded like a good excuse. Good excuse anyways. So there we go, yeah, a little less gaming, a little more creativity, more collabs, and minimize basically trying to focus on what I want to put out there. And the image I want to project, both as a character and a content creator, and as a person. Just trying to be more cognizant of that. And I think that's a good goal for anyone. See him alone somehow. Pretty furious. We're gonna soft raid him alone. Unless there's someone else going. Like, I always try to raid him alone. Who else is going? Just to split it up. Just to make it fresh. Oh. Ah, salty. Salty. Alright. Go ahead and suffer it into salty. Doing some chill stuff in himself. Little fucking baker. Baking that fucking bread. Thank you for stopping by, Sunsoka. I fucking appreciate it, man. And, you know, hit me up if you want to discuss their ideas and take care of yourself, man. I know you got safety procedures and set and everything, but please take care of yourself, man. All my VOD watchers, lurkers, second screen saints, thank you for stopping by. Like I said, this is about sorting things out more than anything, and I think I'm good. I think I'm good now. I'm a faithful Amanda Splatz. This is the Amanda Splatz Project. I'll see Saturday, I guess, for Dicey Birdball. Y'all have a good night.